everybody, it's Laurie from Cook Scrub Craft. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing a process video for the Stick It Down challenge blog. I am the guest designer for the 2-page sketch challenge this month. I'm super excited. I actually was the December winner, and that means that I get to be the guest designer for February. So I'm sharing how I created the layout. You saw the sketch at the very beginning of this video. I love working with sketches. I think it's so much fun and such a great inspiration. I don't know, how often do you guys use sketches? I'd love to hear where you guys get your inspiration. So leave me a comment below and let me know. For this layout, I decided to take some photos that were from last summer. My family went to the beach, and I had this really cool beachy themed paper collection that actually my mother-in-law gave to me. She had found it at Michael's, and the colors on it were just really, really pretty, and it was obviously beachy, so they went perfectly with these photos. So I wanted to use that paper collection. That's where I really started, and then I just went through my stash. I have like a whole vacation scrapbook drawer just full of random embellishments and stuff that's all vacation themed. So I pulled some of those embellishments that I thought that might work on the layout, and I have some like chipboard embellishments and things that were very beachy themed, and I just decided that I was going to try to make all of that work on this layout. So I'm starting with the first page here, and the first page has 3 photos going down the side there. I obviously had to cut down my photos to make all of them fit, and then I thought maybe I didn't really like having to cut them down even more so that they all went in one straight line down the side. So I decided to move my photos a little bit like that. I had that really cool, it's not actually chipboard, it's actually a wood piece, and I can't remember who makes it right now, but I did win it from another scrapbook challenge. But it's really cool. It says Under the Sea, so that's what I'm going to be using for my title, and that little chair there is also from that same company. Oh, I think it's Corbett Creations, I want to say. So I have that little chair there that's also a wood piece, and then there's a little wavy blue line that I believe is from K & Company. That's actually a sticker, and I thought it reminded me of like water waves, so that's what I'm going to put down there. And then I had a little chipboard seahorse. I actually had 2. One was big and one was small, so I'm putting the small one over there. And in the original sketch, there's like a circular element going off on that left-hand side of the first page, and so since the pattern paper had a circle, and I covered up some of it, but then I let the rest of that circle kind of peek through. So that's my circular curved element, if you will. So I'm moving on to the second page, and I still have that curved element. I had 2 of those pieces of paper, so I still have that curved element showing up behind the seahorse pattern paper. And I chose the seahorse pattern paper since I had the seahorse embellishments. I thought I would kind of keep with the same the same sea creature theme there. So now I kind of have everything laid down where I knew that I wanted it to go. So now I just need to actually add the adhesive, and I've got my trusty little Scotch double-sided tape ruler thing, which, you know what, it always gives me some trouble. I don't know if it's just because it was like brand new, but sometimes I have issues. But I have issues with a lot of things. So for the wood piece, I decided to go with my tacky glue. And the only problem with tacky glue is that it sometimes makes the paper kind of pucker up, especially underneath what you've glued down. But I like it because it is a strong adhesive, and for stuff like that wood piece that's heavy, I kind of wanted something that was going to be stronger. And I was also running out of my glue dots, and I knew I was also going to be using some sequins on this layout, and I wanted my glue dots. I wanted to save the glue dots for the sequins. So that piece right there is a little cut apart piece, and I can't read what it says right now, but it says something about, you know, beach life, and that was also from that same paper pad. I just cut it out and decided to put it there, right underneath the photos. So I'm really liking the way the first page is going, and I've got some stickers there. I don't know who make those stickers. I've had those in my stash for a really long time, but I thought the stickers kind of the colors were kind of right. I really liked the brown flower element that's up at the top there. So I'm just sticking everything down here. The Stick It Down challenge starts this month, goes till the end of the month. And they also have, along with a double page challenge, they have a single page challenge and a card challenge. So there are multiple ways for you to participate in the challenge. And if you're the winner, you might get a prize, or you might also get the chance to be a guest designer. So it's pretty cool. I've done this before. I've guest designed for them before, and it's a lot of fun. Again, like I said, I love using sketches because it's such a great jumping off point for your inspiration. Sometimes, especially when you have a lot of photos, it can be hard to figure out where to put them or what to do with them, what kind of layout. So the sketches are a really great opportunity to kind of give you some creative inspiration. So there are my sequins, and I'm going to put them along that curved element. That is actually a sequins collection from Spiegelmom Scraps. I can't think of what it's called right now, but it is kind of a beachy, mermaidy, seashell type of collection. It's got a little wooden seashell piece, and then one of the sequins is like a sandcastle. I didn't end up using those on this layout. I still have some other pictures from this beach trip that I'm going to scrap, so I'll probably save those pieces for that. For this layout, I just wanted to get a lot of the different colors of those sequins, the different sizes. I love that about these sequins mix that they do have different colors and sizes in one bag. So I'm just sticking them kind of all around that curved element, just to add a little bit more color there. I love the gold of that pattern paper, but I also really love the colors of this sequins mix. And they happen to go pretty well with the colors in this pattern paper collection, which was pretty cool. And I'm using mini Zots. So those are like this, I think the smallest size of glue dots that you can find. And I like the mini ones for sequins and very small embellishments. They have a small size, and sometimes I feel like I can't tell the difference between the small and the mini. I'm not sure if you guys have found that to be true for you when you purchase the Zots, but the smaller the mini size I think are the best for adhering the sequins. I used to use like the tacky glue or something, and it just wasn't strong enough for the sequins, at least for me. Sometimes I still do loose sequins as I'm taking my layouts and I'm putting them into the page protectors. I'll notice that maybe like a sequin has fallen off, or there'll be like a random sequin on the floor or on my pants, and I'm like, well, I don't know where that came from. But I think for the most part, the glue dots do a really good job of sticking those sequins down. So I will also have a couple more scrapbook process videos for you, hopefully coming up soon. So what I would love for you to do is click subscribe so that you never miss out when I post a new scrapbook process video. And also check out all of my links below so that you can follow me on the blog, you can follow me on social media, and I'm very active on social media, more so than on the YouTube channel. So you can definitely see all the cool scrapbook pages that I'm working on, as well as book reviews and lots of other fun stuff. So those pictures, I guess just tell you what the pictures are. I mean, they're from the beach. There's a picture of me on the beach, picture of my husband carrying my daughter on the beach because she is not a fan of sand. Or at least she wasn't last summer. She did better on the sand than she did the previous summer. She wasn't really a fan of the beach. She said the waves were too loud, and all I wanted to do was just sit on the beach in the sun. So the picture of me is actually a selfie that I took as my husband took off with our daughter, and they went and did something. They went to see a lighthouse or something. So I had a little bit of time by myself on the beach to just kind of lay there on a towel and soak up the sun and watch people and then listen to the waves. And then the big picture, I actually have two pictures of the beach house we stayed in. We rented a house, and it was like gorgeous. It was amazing, huge, lots of rooms, super fun. So I took two pictures. One is more of a close-up, and then one kind of shows some of the other houses that were in the area. I mean, some of these beach houses, you guys, are just insane. They are intense. And it's no wonder that these people who own them kind of rent them out, like through like Airbnb, websites like that. That's how we got this one. Because it's extra income for them, and it probably helps them pay the mortgages. I'm sure these are very expensive houses, but I would love to have one myself. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So I added a little banner up at the top. I had like a strip, a cut apart strip. It's got some seashells on it. It kind of brings in the pink and the golds from the first page, and I just decided I was going to put that up there kind of in the corner. It's not an element that was in the original sketch, but again, with sketches you can kind of do your own thing, move stuff around a little bit. That's what I love about sketches. And you can see I've got the bigger seahorse down there at the bottom, and another one of those sticker flowers. And I'm just kind of adding a few more of those sequins to this side of the page just to bring those sequins over, so that, because this is a 2-page layout, and I wanted to have a little bit of consistency there. So at the end of this, there's going to be some close-ups. You can see a little bit further, a little bit closer of what these pages look like. You have until the end of the month to participate in the challenge. I highly recommend that you do that. The link for Stick It Down will be below. It's a really fun challenge website, and I think you will find a lot of good inspiration. And they've got a great design team, as well as the guest designers who get to join every month. So I'm really excited that I got to play along, and I hope that you guys play along too. And again, give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe so that you can play along with all my other other scrapbook process videos that I share with you too. And I'll see you guys next time. Happy scrapping!